How's it going, everybody? Excuse my lighting. I'm walking out here to my wood pile. So I'm gonna test my cut for the Dolmar that I sharpened yesterday. We're gonna see what kind of chips we can make. I'm walking back and forth here, so I apologize. I gotta go get the tripod. But so I'm gonna be putting it in gum, sweet gum. That's what we have down here in Louisiana. Sweet gum's really soft. 850 pounds roughly on the Janka hardness scale, so it makes pretty good chips. So you can see really how good your file jobs are in a softer wood like that. Once you start getting up to around 1,000 psi on the hardness, the wood becomes a little stingy when it comes to making good saw chips. So sometimes it's really hard to tell how well your chain is sharpened in a really hard wood like your oaks, your hickories, your ashes, and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, you look at the chips and you're like, oh, well, your chain's dull, you need to sharpen it. Not necessarily. You could be making chips like I was showing yesterday in softwoods and run over to an oak or a maple and your chips be half that size, just because the hardness is a lot higher and it becomes stingier with giving good chips. I think red oak, I'm gonna cut some red oak over here actually after I cut this sweet gum to look at the difference. But a red oak is 1290 psi on the hardness scale versus 850. That's a big difference. So I'm gonna get this set up and I'm gonna make a cut and we'll look at the chips. Be right back. All right, I got you down here right close so you can watch this cut and throw out chips. Hopefully it'll be really cool and it'll throw out some good chips. Yeah, this is a little makeshift area that I can just cut specifically this gum. My red oak's over on the sawbuck, so that should be easier. But this will be a cold start on the 133. I haven't used it since yesterday, and I'm gonna make a cut on this gum here. Alright, so let's look at what we got here. You know, we're starting to get chunks like that. See how those are all like that. Longer. Now each tooth isn't going to produce the same size or length chip. I mean, it's going to vary. Because when you're hand filing, it's almost impossible to get the exact same results on every tooth. And I mean, this is the stuff from yesterday over here. I mean, I guess it's not a huge difference, but you notice it a lot more in softer wood. All right, I'm gonna run over here to the red oak log. All right, I got my red oak log there, and I'm gonna make a couple cuts on it and see what kind of chips I get. Set these up to catch my saw chips, so that way I can see what's going on. So sometimes, no matter how sharp your chain is, you're just not going to get much better than this on those oaks. I mean, I can take you over here and you can look at the pile, and I hand file all my chains, and you can just look. Pretty much the entire pile is just those little chips. So, but I wanted to get that on camera so I could show you all the results from the video yesterday. But I'll be making my couple other videos on sharpening here soon. So until then, I'll see y'all later.